I've got a question, Scotty.
Oh, God. Sure.
So, we call our show Hillbilly Live. Did you know that the original term for country music was hillbilly music?
I did not quite know that. I don't think
know
I did.
that?
Well, now you do. I just taught
music.
Scotty McCreery
Wow,
something.
something about country
I
music.
just taught Scotty McCreery
Boom.
about country music.
Boom.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it.
Hillbilly Live.
Welcome to Educational Tuesday on
Welcome,
Hillbilly
yes.
Live.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
Did you forget we were going live? You looked like you were surprised.
I was drinking.
Oh, so you had a mouthful.
I got like dry mouth, when I was waiting to go like up on the screen here. So I had to get, hydrated so I could be ready to talk with you. So I wasn't ready.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hey, y'all, I'm Amber Parker.
I'm Brian Taylor.
And this is Hillbilly Live. Welcome to our 15-minute morning show.
Whether you're a property owner or a facility manager, make sure your building is safe and running on time with Life Safety Consultants. They specialize in replacement fire alarms and system clocks for office buildings, schools, hospitals, universities, and government facilities. Life Safety Consultants stocks a wide array of products at affordable prices. Keep your building protected with the Internet's leader in commercial fire alarms and replacement parts. Visit lifesafetycom.com. That's lifesafetycom.com.
Yes, thank you, Life Safety Consultants. We appreciate you.
Oh, man, we had a big weekend. We went on tour
What did we
with
do?
Parker McCollum.
Yeah, that's right, we did.
Yes, we did. We gave away some meet and greets. We met a nice young couple that was much, much younger than us.
I don't know why you have to bring up, negative things about our lives, because I was living a great weekend, having a great life until you just reminded me of that. Because why? Why would you do that to us? Why?
Look,
we were out making people happy, just
right.
making people have experiences that they would never have. And you had to bring up the negative.
Look, I bring up the truth. Because we learned something that she gets all of her music from Spotify, which is great for us because we have a playlist over on Spotify. And if you haven't followed it yet, you should. The Hillbilly Live playlist over on Spotify. You see, it was a lead up, Brian.
And I do want to say, Dillon, Colorado is a beautiful place. I was impressed. That little amphitheater is just amazing. It's so cute. And I feel like we would be great additions, to maybe introduce all of their shows on stage, just kind of put that out there into the world in case, they need some, really pretty faces.
There you go. I like that. There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
And Friday night, that was Saturday, but Friday night, I traveled all day Friday, and then we thought, what would be good after a whole full day of travel would be to go have a late night at the Grizzly Rose.
Amber, we only live once. We have one life to live, and we have good friends that are more than willing to let us come hang out with them. And I don't know why, because we're not as cool as a lot of these people. But I'm just trying to make sure that we are living life to the fullest. That's what I'm doing.
We are. We hung out with Michael Ray Friday night.
Yeah.
And we got to go hang out with his dad, and we got to hang out backstage. And while we were backstage, there were some nuggets backstage. Not chicken nuggets, Denver nuggets.
Yeah. I'm glad you knew that too. Yes. Professional basketball players hanging out with people like us. And again, I'm not sure who they were. Because there was a lot of people taller than both of us. So I'm not really sure who was who.
Yeah. And I didn't know it until we left, but I was making friends with this girl, and it turned out she was from The Bachelor.
She was friendly, too. She liked you. And I don't know why they try to invite us to go hang out at 1 a.m. They wanted to move the party from the Grizzly to a different place.
And you were just because you were with me.
Oh, so I was going to be your plus one?
Yes, you were my plus one in that situation.
But luckily, me being a good plus one, I knew that we were both tired. We had went way past our
yeah.
bedtime. So I went ahead and put a stop to it because I thought maybe they wanted to go to a Waffle House or something, because I can always do a Waffle House in the middle of the night. I love that, especially after being at a bar.
It was another bar.
When they said we were going to another bar, I'm thinking to myself, man, we are not those people.
No.
The bar hop.
Because it was already almost 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Which was like 2 a.m. my time.
Oh, yeah, it was late. But I will say, I got this souvenir. Look at that. Look at this little thing. Look at that.
So
Look what I got.
Access?
Yeah. I mean, I might have stolen it, but I mean, yeah, I got that. That's what I got. I got a souvenir from the weekend.
Look at you doing stuff. Look at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And now I feel I can show up to any of Microwave shows anywhere in the country, and I should be good.
Actually, I think you can.
Hillbilly Live.
Scotty McCreery had a big weekend also. This is crazy to me. Scotty McCreery had to stop his show because he saw some dude punch a lady, and, you had to stop it.
Before you hang up,
Hey.
Right here. That's a lady you just hit, sir.
Hey.
Absolutely not. Who just hit the lady? Get police, security.
Somebody.
She okay? Get the heck out of here.
Get out. At a Scotty McCreery show? What song of his upset you, sir?
I don't know. Like, Scotty McCreery has like some of the nicest like people around him. He is one of the nicest people himself. Like, what kind of people is showing up to a state fair to do that?
Well,
seriously?
None of his songs are aggressive. They're not being aggressive.
None.
They're like kind of slow and sad.
I don't want to put him in that box. He has some really good songs. Can't Pass the Bar. That really fits my life perfectly.
But
I don't know
some of them
why.
are slow and sad.
But you know what the point is, I'm really proud of Scotty, for doing his job and helping to shame that man like he should be shamed, to be, I don't know why you hit on anybody in the first place, much less a woman. What the hell are you thinking?
Obviously.
That's a waste of money. That was like the first song too. He couldn't even get through the first song on a set list.
Look, that must
have been
in the parking lot having some cabin of solo in the cab of his truck. Jelly Roll's got a new album coming out this October.
First #1 album, y'all. And today we are announcing my album, Beautifully Broken, which will be out on October the 11th. This is how you can help me get that #1 album. Go to jellyroll615.com. Buy the CD, buy the vinyl. That all counts towards the album sales. And we are giving 100% of that money to charity. We're going to announce what charity and how much money on the day the album comes out on October 11th.
Oh my God, could he be a better dude?
He knows how to sell. Like he is a professional, wordsmith, I should say. And he just knows how we aren't good with words, but he
we are not
he is.
wordsmen. That's for sure.
And I've already also pre-ordered my album, by the way. Good
for you.
Well, I want to help out. I want to help out.
Or CD.
I want to help out.
Because I know you're old school. Did you get an 8-track?
I got both. No, they don't have. Yeah.
Because you looked, didn't you? Miranda Lambert will receive the Country Icon Award at the People's Choice Awards.
She is now going to be the second recipient, right behind Toby Keith. Toby got the first one last year, and she's in good company with this, and as she should. I just kind of feel weird though calling Miranda an icon,
because she's.
Because she's like
younger.
Is she younger? Is she no? Is she no?
She's our age-ish, but is she younger?
Amber.
Do you want me to Google it real quick?
Hold on. Is our age group considered in the icon category? Is that what's happening? Antique
Brian,
now?
Do you want to know what year she was born?
What year? Oh God, I don't, but I do.
1983.
She's 3 years younger than me. She's 3.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, what would a person like my age get at one of these awards show like the oh, he's still alive award? Is that what would happen?
Probably nothing. I don't think we're ever gonna get icon awards, so I'm gonna just go with nothing.
So we should just move on now. That's what we should do. This
Yep.
is depressing.
Yep. Alan Jackson recently took us behind his songwriting journey. How about that? That made it sound fancy.
I wrote that song almost 40 years ago down on Music Row, and it was just all the lines that he was singing are pretty much out of my life, and that we were just getting to know each other as writers, and he asked me about growing up in Georgia and what I remembered, and I told him we weren't that musical, a family, just kind of church kind of stuff, but when I was about 5 years old, I think, my daddy worked for the Pepsi-Cola plant in Newton, Georgia, and they had an employee contest going on, and he won this radio and brought it home. It was one of the big old wooden ones like you set on the counter, you know, and that was the first musical thing I remember growing up, and that ended up being the opening line of that song. And, you know, I realized a long time ago that life gives you a lot of ingredients for songwriting, and that's typically makes the best songs. And I've been fortunate to pull a lot of stuff out of my life and turn them into music over the years, and that's been my biggest pride as an artist.
Chasing that neon rainbow, living that
I love
honky-tonk
him.
dream.
I love him. And you know what? He is a national treasure. That's who Alan Jackson is. He is a national treasure, and he's like the way, the truth, and the light to country music. That's who Alan Jackson is. That's who Alan Jackson is. And you know what? I love him. I love him. And since we weren't invited to the ACM Honors, because we're never really invited to anything, you'll be able to watch that show coming up in September, by the way, too, on TV.
Do you feel better? Do you feel better?
I don't know why we don't get invited to anything. We don't get invited to nothing. I am pissed off about that. That hurts. That hurts.
Maybe it's because you get pissed off too easy is why we don't get invited.
Hillbilly Live.
I hate you.
See, I don't know
Oh,
why
we
people
back
don't
on?
want to invite you.
Are we back
I don't know
on?
why. Because that's so loving and thoughtful.
Well, I just you upset me. You upset me to the core.
Everything
that's-
upsets you. That's why we don't get invited. People told
You
me.
upset me to the core of the
People
heart that I
told
don't
me.
have.
Just like the Tin Man. That's a Miranda Lambert song. She's an icon. You're welcome.
I know. Oh God. Oh, God bless Miranda.
A wedding photographer.
Mm-hmm.
What
That's
day
what
is
you
it?
get. That's what you get.
A wedding photographer filmed the bride naked.
So this guy still has his website up, by the way, and it says on his website that it promises to provide timeless yet captivating photos and videos that would do justice to your uniquely perfect love story. Is he talking about doing this? Because apparently he's set up hidden cameras, to get these photos. So I mean, the people were well unaware. This happened back in 2020, but the wife of the photographer, I guess, finally got upset or I don't know what happened. I don't know the whole story, but she turned him in to the police, gave them a thumbnail. All the evidence is there. What took so long to turn them in?
Maybe he misspelled, maybe he wasn't trying to spell unique love story. Maybe he meant boobs. Just misspelled it.
I mean, because I
Spelling
misspell a lot of
error.
things.
Sometimes like autocorrect.
Autocorrect messes me up a lot too.
I mean, because it doesn't want you to just type boobs.
No, and I'm not trying to say ducking.
Nobody is.
Hillbilly Live.
I don't have a dog, but I have 3 cats. And once upon a time, we thought we wanted to have house plants too. But you eventually get to the point where you realize that is not possible. That kind of cohabitation is never going to happen. Look at this. Look at this.
That's nice. Oh,
It's still in his mouth. That's a big stick.
You know, I get when you see that for the first time, like you walk in on the crime scene that took place, you want to give away the pets at that moment. Like you want to just put them outside and let God take over, you know, because it's really
Bye.
hard to walk in. But when you see them give themselves away, I mean, they literally snitch on themselves and they don't even know it. Some of the anger just kind of goes away. Not all of it, but some of it just goes away immediately because that was really adorable to see that whole tree right in his mouth. I mean, that was impressive.
Yeah, it was a big stick.
He looked happy.
He did. He did look happy. Now, I know that we're a country music news show, and usually at the beginning of the show we talk about country music news, but I forget things sometimes when we play them at the end of the show, and it's 9 times out of 10 my fault, but to date, not my fault.
This story, though, is kind of sort of about the little girl.
But it's
loving
still
on
about,
Zach Top.
It's a country music story, but we're going to go ahead and put it at the end of the show. This little girl loves Zach Top.
Sometimes
Kissing the TV. Did you do that with
still
Faith
look
Hill?
like an angel.
I did.
And Zach watched it and thought it was funny.
Fine.
And she's getting the FaceTime
Got promoted back in
watching
April.
it on FaceTime.
I love it. I love it.
It's
I love
cute.
it. Why can't Zach go out of his way to go meet her? I mean, obviously, I mean that
Maybe
needs to
it'll
happen.
I don't know. Maybe it'll happen.
I mean, because that little girl just can't be kissing him through the TV forever. She needs to go and meet him in person.
I agree. Let's put it out there, y'all. Hit up Zach Top. Tell him he needs to go meet that little girl kissing the TV. Come on.
I know. And
All right.
I did kiss Faith Hill through the TV a lot when I was growing up. And I did tell her in person, by the way, when I did get a chance to meet her. That was the last time I ever got a chance to meet her.
I don't doubt it because that's pretty creepy. All right, y'all, that's it. That's our 15-minute morning show. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for putting up with us and making your way through this. We sure do appreciate you. You can read all these stories and watch all these videos at hillbillylive.com. We'll be back again tomorrow, probably, maybe. So until then, drink up because you just watched this, so you probably need it.